Namaskar. I've been staying for the last 2 weeks with Dada Yogananda. He's my good friend, and I really believe now, after 2 weeks, I believe this is I think one of the most beautiful places on the planet Earth. So, Dada, what is this place actually?
Okay, so this is Ananda Suruci mast unit. We're located in south of Taiwan, and this place started about 30 years ago, and I have been working here last 10 years. So we have 2 retreat centers. Every month we have about 2 or 3 yoga, meditation, detox, retreats. And we have
What is that?
detox means people come, they do fasting, they take juice, they take lemon water, and they clean, physically, then mentally and spiritually. They learn meditation, practice yoga, asanas, and they really have a complete, I can say, experience of upliftment.
You say that they don't take food, they fast and they enjoy it.
They very much enjoy. Of course, in the first couple of days, a little bit tough. Some people consider going home, but by the end of the program, actually, people say they want to come back. They bring their family members, and they come again and again and again.
But what's the reason why they are coming?
Why they're coming? Because they have never had this experience, and fasting is not so easy to do at home. So when you do in a group of 20, 30 people, it's much easier. You have the camaraderie, and they really enjoy the nature. It's a vacation for them. They're coming from Taipei or Hong Kong, etc. So they have a really wonderful time here.
So okay, we can go around now and maybe we see the place.
Of course, very much welcome.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, this coconut, quite impressive.
Yeah, these were planted about 25 years ago, I think, almost 30 years ago. So every year we harvest up to 4 tons of coconuts.
4 tons?
4 tons, yeah. But nowadays we just let them drop, so you can see there's a pile there. And then once a week we will dehusk them, and then when we have time we process them. So we make like a chocolate coconut jam, we make a coconut chutney.
Do you make oil also?
We haven't got round to making oil. Yeah, that's a whole different process. But we have like 3 or 4 different products we make. We use also for like cookies and cake.
You think how many years they're gonna last this?
They will last, I think, 40, 50 years.
Wow,
I think so.
That's a good investment, huh?
Yeah, and we've planted more, but yeah, they give us a lot of produce, so we can enjoy fresh coconuts.
And here, what is that?
So we have different fruits. We have mango, we have lemon, we have guava, we have mulberry, we have star fruit.
You have a lot of very nice fruits here.
Yes, we're really blessed in Taiwan because we have so many tropical fruits. You can say Taiwan is a subtropical country. So you have all the temperate fruits and vegetables as well as the tropical.
Some of your banana just like something from the heaven falls in the hands and you eat. You can never experience this anywhere in the world.
Yeah,
when you grow yourself, or is it?
Yeah, we are growing. We have a tropical farm. You will see later on. And this is really where we can grow a lot of fruits and vegetables. We have a vegetable garden, and we're enjoying to eat ourselves. We are providing the camps, and then we sell our excess. Sometimes I joke with the volunteers because they're looking, where did the pineapple grow? And I said, have you seen the pineapple tree? And they're looking for a tree, but actually it grows on the ground. So this is star fruit. So it's not a very flavoursome, but it's a nice fruit, especially when it's organic. You can enjoy. Monkey.
Oh, look at this, sweetie.
Nice dog. He's a good dog. Yes, a good boy. Yes. So we have 2 ducks, we have chickens, we have a pig, we have 4 dogs. And yeah, so we try to take care of animals as well as plants. So this is our volunteers' accommodation. So they have like a common room where they take their breakfast, and they have their bedrooms, and also one of our staff.
And there's a lot of things to take care, and everything is so clean and neat. How you maintain that?
Yeah, so we have a staff, a team, you can say. We have volunteers who come from all over the world. We also have like full and part-time staff. They help with the cleaning, the gardening, and the maintenance. So it's a really team effort. You know, alone I couldn't do this. So I'm very blessed to have a wonderful team to work with.
What's this?
This is for producing like worm bins. So you put in the compost and then you grow worms, which is good for the soil. I mean, with organic farming, you're investing in the soil. The health of the soil is what produces the most fruits and vegetables. If you don't take care of your soil, I was just watching a video and it said in the last 40 years, the world, we have lost up to 30% of our soil, which we can grow the fruits and vegetables. This is our main produce, you can say, apart from the coconuts. We have planted a lot of bananas. So you can say we are self-sufficient when it comes to bananas. We hardly have to buy, and we also sell our excess throughout the year. Yeah, this is one of my favorite areas in the farm because I like to maintain the bananas myself. It's a job I enjoy doing. This is one variety, which I think the one you were mentioning, it's a little bit short and fat, a little bit squared, and that is a very tall trees, and they produce all year round. We have a lot of fruit from this
It was like
tree.
sweet and sour at the same time.
Yeah,
And that makes it.
That's another variety. So I think altogether we have at least 4. We even have a red banana, and sometimes they can grow so big like this. You eat one, you feel totally satisfied.
Do you fry this green banana sometimes?
Yes, yeah, we make like a curry with bananas, and even the banana flour you can cook. If you know how to do, you can also cook it in. It's very, very tasty. Even the center of the banana tree, if you want, you can also cook. So the bananas is really one of the great fruits to have.
When it dies, you use it like you burn a fertilizer?
No, basically when you harvest the fruit, you cut the whole tree. Yeah. So when the fruit is ready, when you see 1 or 2 becomes yellow, then you cut the tree and then another tree comes up. So you basically keep up to 3 plants in one family. So you keep the grandmother, the mother and the daughter. And then once the fruit is ripened, you cut it down, you take the fruit and then you chop into pieces the banana and then leave it around. It creates mulch and compost for the remaining bananas.
It's like a non-stop production, no?
Non-stop, yeah.
Look at those guys. You don't have like coffee or anything?
Coffee we don't have. I don't drink coffee, so I'm not so interested in coffee.
You know, our master, he says it is a cash crop.
Yes, it's true. It's true. We have considered it, but in Taiwan it's not such a common. When I was in Uganda, we were surrounded by coffee farms. But in Taiwan, you won't find so much.
Hello, hello.
And he's trying to go out. No. Yeah.
Why don't you let him out?
He will run and the neighbors will try to steal him. Hello, boy. He's a good boy. Yes. Good boy. Yes.
So I think he's quite lucky because you are not going to kill him.
No way. He's our family member.
I think this is one thing why I like this place, because you have a pig, but that pig is not going to be eaten. So there is a kind of harmony between human beings and the plants.
Very much.
I think Rudik is becoming a hero of YouTube. if he will start Instagram, he will get many followers actually.
But if the camera could smell, I think he would lose a lot of followers. He really stinks.
He can time to time write some wisdoms, you know. It's like, you know, life is nothing if you don't look in the sky.
We have to learn how to translate his grunt.
It's like, he just said, the life is nothing if you don't look into the stars. Can you imagine to exist in that kind of form? He might have some feelings.
Of course.
But he cannot really express it. He cannot explain what he's feeling.
Sure.
Oh, unfortunate actually. But at least he's enjoying his food.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, next life he will enjoy. I'm sure he will get human form.
And maybe same name, Rudy.
Anything is possible.
This pond actually you have constructed, no?
Yeah. We've lined it with a plastic liner, and also the grey water from the volunteers' bathrooms and then from their kitchen, it comes down there. We have a filtration system, and then that comes into the pond, and then that overflows into the banana circles. So we're trying to, utilize all our resources. Exactly.
And then the seaweed also,
Yeah, this is called duckweed. So we take it out time to time, the excess, and we put it around the trees. So it helps to create
mulching.
that mulching, and then it decomposes and creates like a compost fertilizer. So maximum utilization.
Actually, when I read the book of our teacher, The Ideal Farming, that time I wanted to become a farmer.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I enjoy farming very much.
Because you can do so many creative things. You can recycle the water, and you can organize everything in a very efficient way.
So here you can see the bananas in the initial stage, and the fiber also very strong. You can make cloth, you can make so many things from the banana plant.
What are you doing with that?
We are using different ways. You can use, when you have any burn on your skin, you can just take the cut in half and the gel you rub on your skin.
But it's quite a lot of aloe vera for the burns,
We have a lot. We have too much. So we have to think of new ways. There was one film I saw of a farm in, I think it was Spain, and they were making like a drink with mint and honey and aloe vera, and they were selling it in the local market every week. So I think this is something I want to look into. The lemon trees.
So cool. The lemons are very mild to break the fast.
Then this is what they call drumstick leaves, moringa. It's also like a superfood. It's very nutritious, so you can eat the leaves.
Another lemon tree?
Yeah, lemon tree.
I grew up in the garden. My grandmother, she used to cultivate. There was like 300 square meters of land, and she used to grow so many
Vegetables,
things. I mean, 300 square meters, just like this portion of your farm.
Yeah.
And but she was growing, and it was so nice for the child.
Wow.
I think as a child, it's the best thing to be in the farm.
Definitely.
Because you explore so much.
Totally.
You go, you see the butterflies, you go, you see the worms,
Sure.
and then you know all about the plants.
Right.
I think it's so nice.
Yeah, I grew up in a village myself. So the day I was born, my mother was digging in the garden, in the vegetable garden.
Oh yeah?
So yeah, and I was born in my house.
Woman, huh?
Yeah. So we have beetroot, this kind of green leaves, cabbage, cauliflower.
You grow it organically?
Yeah, all organic. We don't use any pesticides, any chemical.
The worms should be enjoying it. It means how you protect it from. It looks quite healthy, this one.
Yeah, sure, very healthy. No, we use, our master has advised us to use water with a little bit of kerosene and soap. And so the kerosene will not stick to the vegetable. It will not harm the vegetable in any way. It will run off. But it stops the worms from eating the vegetable. So with this method, we spray time to time. It works very much. Otherwise, this cauliflower would be eaten by now.
What is this?
So this is like our meditation center. So once a week, our local members, they come here. We do collective meditation, and it's only used for meditation. So we don't have any classes or any other programs. So it's really vibrated. Dada,
Especially why I love him, because he's I really, when he meditates, I feel the vibration of seriousness, and there is this, like, I can feel that the man has jumped into the space of the cosmic consciousness, and that energy is just felt. And especially I like him when he sings the mantra. When he sings, it's with so much love and so much heart that my hair, they stand like this. And I had so many, not so many, but I'm not very often near him, but almost every time when he sings with the full of devotion, with the full of love for the Supreme Consciousness, almost every time I got some opening in my mind, some realizations in my mind. So I think it is one of very, very special traits of you.
Thank you.
You can really inspire people with your feeling, actually.
And you inspire me, you know, so I get inspiration when I see you. So I think there's a mutual inspiration there. That is like a yoga studio. So we have yoga classes, we have meditation when we have the retreats in that center.
Why don't we have some time retreat here?
World retreat we have every 6 months for Northeast Asia, people come. And then time to time, like every 5-10 years, we have retreats. People all over the world will come. So we had a retreat 2011. I think we had at least 400 or 500 members. They came from all over the world. It was really fantastic.
But we can do sometimes like a small, like 50 people, 100
Sure,
people.
Anytime, anytime.
Because such a good facilities here.
Of course.
And it's very enjoyable. We can eat our own banana and
Yes, yes.
and caress our Rudy. And that's your house, huh?
That's where I live, yeah. This is the White House of Ananda Suruci. Another beauty spot.
Yeah. How you call that construction?
Gazebo.
Gazebo, right. And many videos I shot on the as a backdrop of that. This is a massive building.
Yeah, this is our main retreat center. So we have programs with up to 300, 400, 500 people.
Why you like this project?
Why do I like this project?
Because I saw you really enjoy working in the farm with the tractor. This morning I saw you. And I also actually I think first time I came 10 years and almost nothing was here. There was just few buildings, and somehow you are building it out of nothing. Every time I come, something new appears.
So why I like mass units, especially because this is where we are implementing our ideology, our philosophy on a practical level. And it's a place of, you can say, spiritual upliftment. You know, we have thousands of people coming here every year doing meditation and creating a very nice spiritual environment. And the people who are coming, they're benefited so much, whether it's the volunteers, whether it's the attendees of our camps. And to experience that, to see the change, the transformation in people is very blessing. You know, I feel a blessed person to witness that transformation. So I think mass units, I like to work as a team. I'm a kind of person who likes to do practical projects, not just stay in the sky of philosophy. And so to try to implement and try to improve people's lives. You know, so physically, mentally, spiritually, they are improved when they come here.
So anyone can just come here and be here with you?
Sure. I mean, we have a volunteer program. We request volunteers to stay a minimum of 3 weeks and several months if they like.
For example, if someone wants to come and learn meditation.
Sure.
Let's see our students from meditation.
Anytime they're welcome. I mean, when it comes to learning meditation, I welcome anybody, anytime. As long as I'm available at that time, I always welcome. If they like to attend one of our retreats, they're also welcome. But all year round, we're open.
This was Dada Yogananda. He's really shining, effulgent, and lovely person, and very humorous. He constantly is joking, and his jokes are very nice, very kind. Namaskar.
Namaskar.